And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman.
And I'm Juan Gonzalez. Welcome to all of our listeners and viewers around the country and around the world.
And Juan, before we go to our first piece, you had a very interesting column in the New York Daily News today.
Yes, I dealt with the issue that we talked about in headlines yesterday, which was the decision this week by an administrative law judge at for the National Labor Relations Board that canceled the results of a huge election, union election in California that occurred last year. It was the largest unionization representation election in the United States in the last in more than 50 years, and it involved the Service Employees International Union, which was attempting to maintain its representation of 43,000 workers at the Kaiser Permanente hospital chain across the country. And the SEIU was challenged by a breakaway group, the National NUHW, the National Union of Healthcare Workers, which had broken away from SEIU a couple of years before. The NUHW challenged the results of the election, claiming that the SEIU and Kaiser Permanente had effectively colluded to prevent the workers from exercising their right. And surprisingly, the administrative law judge agreed in part with the National Union of Health Workers, decided that SEIU had been involved in unfair labor practices, had been attempting to frighten the workers at Kaiser Permanente, saying that the cuts in wages and benefits that Kaiser Permanente was warning for those people who joined NUHW was going to occur if they didn't vote for SEIU, and has now ordered a new election. So this is a huge defeat for SEIU and for those who believe in rank and file democracy or more involvement by workers in their union decision making. This is a huge step forward. So we'll see what happens in the future. Now, interestingly, the full National Labor Relations Board has to or a group of the National Labor Relations Board has to approve this. And unfortunately, there are currently only 4 members on the National Labor Relations Board because one of President Obama's appointees has not been confirmed yet. And one of the other members that is already sitting on the NLRB is a former lawyer for SEIU, so he'll have to recuse himself. So we'll see what happens, but this is a major, major issue in the organized labor movement right now.
Well, we'll continue to follow that.